live. Yeah. Geeky is probably going to join us when we do paranormal live streams because she's really into that kind of stuff. I don't think she's really into the video game news that much. So anyway, this is going to make for a really crappy podcast because people are going to be like, I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, I'm going to boycott the Dragon Quest remake. Actually, I'm not really into Dragon Quest. So let's talk about this. I got a bunch of stuff pulled up. So this is the Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake, which if you guys remember, they're going to remove gender from this. They were going to take gender away from it, but apparently they're going back and tweaking Toriyama's artwork to make the characters more gender fluid. And I do not believe that he had any input into this. And, given that he passed earlier this year, probably not very appropriate. And this is what some Japanese players were saying. They said, it's so sad that Dragon Quest, which is not very popular overseas, was featured by a big name overseas game commentator, that'd be Asmongold, for the first time in a while. And the content is like this. Yeah, basically everybody is just talking about the gender, the non-binary Dragon Quest characters, right? Square Enix, please realize that the political correctness issue is taking precedence over the appeal of Dragon Quest. And Dragon Quest is huge in Japan, right? Dragon Quest is, there we go. Dragon Quest is very big in Japan. It's much bigger than Final Fantasy, but it never really took off over here. I think it's, I don't know. It's a pretty crunchy game. I think Dragon Quest is very crunchy, but I remember when I was a kid reading in Nintendo Power that Dragon Quest 3 was such a big deal in Japan that like school children were taking off. They were skipping school in Japan, which apparently you're not allowed to do, but they were taking off. And it was like a national holiday. And now they're going back and they're removing gender, from it. Here we are in 2024 and we're cutting everybody's dicks off, right? Yeah, good morning, everybody. Yeah, we got some people in. I did hear that Tito Jackson died, Caleb. Yeah, that's very, very sad. But this Dragon Quest thing is just like, it's insane. But this is going on all over the place in AAA gaming. And I think that, numbers are gonna hit them hard. I think Square is not in a place right now to be able to take these kinds of liberties with classic games. I have to wonder if this one wasn't already in the pipeline a year or two ago, because, remember, they laid a bunch of people off, right? They laid a bunch of people off. They've canceled projects. They're not Sony exclusive anymore. They're doing what they can do to try to claw back some money, but this isn't going very well for them. And honestly, I would tell these companies that are, hell-bent on all this DEI stuff, especially when it comes to retro games, stop it. Just stop it. Even if you have something in development, even if you put money into this game, lots of money in this game, pull the plug, because you're going to cause yourselves more damage if you release it, right? Somebody will patch it anyway, I'm sure. But who knew that that's exactly where we're at, Yazer. Who knew that the old days of the 90s satanic panic would devolve into this? That is true. It's 100% true. Yeah, so here's a story from Bounding in the Comics. Man, you guys got to work. I like your site, guys, but you got to work on your mobile version here. It's kind of like, what is all this up here? Yeah, Japanese fans unhappy with Square Enix's decision to censor female characters in Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake. Everyone involved should apologize at Akira Toriyama's grave. Wow. Got to take the boobs out. I said, like their Western counterparts, Japanese fans are furious over the discovery that Square Enix's upcoming Dragon Quest III HD 2D has censored legendary series artist Akira Toriyama's original female character designs. Like, yeah, we can't do this kind of cheesecake anymore. And he's gone, right? In addition to the previously reported change made to the game's female warrior variant, which sees her given both a tan undershirt. They always do that. Square, that's their thing, is like, let's give them an undershirt. A tan undershirt and a pair of shorts to wear under her armor. A recent batch of screenshots has confirmed that Square Enix will also be censoring the design of the female gadabout class. The upcoming remake, The Blonde Bombshell, sees her collars and cuff replaced with an armband. Oh, she can't even have a tie? Oh, she looks too much like a Playboy bunny. Wow, the pointed top of her corset being given an extra piece of fabric to cover her cleavage. Yeah, I see this. And the once high cut of her bodysuit expanded to cover her thighs. Like, what? Further, her alcohol bottle accessory no longer bears its whiskey label, instead appearing as nothing more than an unlabeled brown jug. So, how is it that in the 1990s, Square got away with a lot more than they're getting away with now? Like, they were even censoring Final Fantasy VIII. I think it was one of the summons. Was it Siren? I think that they had to cover her up so it didn't look like she had a feathered muff. They covered her up. And Chrono Cross, they made some changes too. And this has got to be California. And I know where their offices are because we used to go out to LA quite often. And you drive by Square's offices on the way to the airport. But let's see here. I'm going to try to get to these super chats. I'm trying to slow things down a little bit because usually we get a lot of people on and I can't keep up. But we don't have a lot of people on right now. That's okay, guys. I like it. I like it just, so we can you're not used to us live streaming. As is Dead Chicken. It's not that damn hard to just make fun games, no politics, leave your beliefs out of any games. They're learning a very painful lesson, I think. I think this is definitely going to be the year where a lot of these companies are going to have to do or die. And by doing or dying, it means they're going to have to drop the politics out of these games. So yeah. So here are some other Twitter users. Why are you doing this? The female warrior from Dragon Quest, one of the monumental figures in Japan's bikini armor culture. Of all things, it was a remake of Dragon Quest 3. How stupid. I want all involved parties to apologize at Akira Toriyama's grave. Even if you have to succumb to political correctness, don't do it in Akira Toriyama's style. It's probably Bird Studio. It's probably like the house style, but still, it's not a good look. Man just passed not that long ago at a relatively young age, and they're like, yeah, let's just go back and fix all this problematic stuff. What the frick? Yeah, here's the female warrior. The Dragon Ball 3 remake. They had an original design for female warrior. They deliberately made her wear underwear and regulated the design. Don't you think it's disrespectful and rude to Akira Toriyama? Yes. It's no wonder people say that changing the female warrior's costume is an insult to Toriyama's design. I'm sure there are restrictions due to the times, but couldn't they make it a little cooler? It's too lame. They could have increased the surface area of the armor. Yeah, they could have. Are they going to do the unrealistic? Have you seen the unrealistic female armor where it's like the boobs are taped down and everything? Yeah. So they could do that. Let me see here. Regarding the female warrior in the Dragon Quest III remake, I really don't mind that she's less revealing, but couldn't they have done something about her being so lame? Lame. Female warrior from Dragon Quest III remake. It's a design problem with the Type 2 warrior. Yeah, they're not. It's like Type 1 and Type 2. Due to the times. Yeah, I know, right? Due to the times. Due to current year sensibilities and activists working at Square in California. Here, Walk 3's female warrior has come up with a design that's right for today, but this is not good enough. It's cute, and it looks like a penis. Is that what they're going for? Sorry, but the dots make it look like there's a big dot. No, it's more the underwear thing. Yeah, so it goes on and on. But yeah, the Japanese are not happy.